Palmistry reading of a male whose age is 33 plus. We are reading his hand. These are the few questions he has. We would go one by one. The first question is, in which age will I get success? Now, when we look at this particular hand, we find that the quality of the hand is good. And when the quality of the hand is good, the chances for their success is there throughout their life. According to one's own expectations, those might not be met right now, but as such, if we look at the quality of the hand, it is perfect for success. The reason for success, and specifically when we say what age, although I would say throughout the life, but when the person is asking specifically what age, the person is right now 33 plus. So when we look at the line of sun, some people have got a long sun line, some people have just a short sun line. This intersection of the head and the sun line is age 35, intersection of the heart and the sun line is age 53. So this portion is before the age of 35. So you would notice that the sun line kind of starts before this particular portion. So this is before the age of 35. So it is appearing somewhere close to the age of 33. This age is going to be age 33 and it is progressing something like this. In the initial phase of the sun line, the sun line is not purely targeting towards the sun mount. Just take a look. It's targeting a little bit towards the Saturn mount. A line should target towards its goal. So this portion is around the age of 35 when the sun line is purely targeting the sun mount. So we can say with certainty that the success is going to start somewhere close to the age of 33, but as the person progresses around the age of 35, the person is likely to be very successful. Now this particular line that you see out here, it is appearing to be extremely simple line. But do not mistake it that everybody has it. Very few people, very rare, extremely rare, this kind of a line is there. Now, many people might have a very dim and unclear kind of a line, something like this. So dim and unclear line is not a good sign. But in this case, the line is very distinct, very distinct. And having a distinct line means more success. Now, let me explain the further meaning what basically other palmists talk about this particular sunline. People say that sunline is more to do with name and fame and luck and all these kind of things. They would say. I don't disagree with them, but I would add one thing further. I would say that having a deep and clear sunline means clarity in the work that you're doing. Mostly people, why they are not successful, the reason is because basically there's lack of clarity, and because of lack of clarity there's going to be no success at all. So people who have got a dim and unclear line means lack of success because of lack of clarity. They don't know what path they are traveling on. Now, just by looking at one line, we can't say that the person is successful. We have to look at each and every line in the palm. Each and every line in the palm would indicate some aspect of the life or the other, and those are also very important aspect. Just sun line is known as the career line. It may be known as a career line, but each and every line in your palm can also be referred to success and your career as well. So to be successful, I'm just pausing and looking back to the questions. The other questions were when marriage will happen. The third question is how much money I will earn. Is share market suitable for me? Why struggle is going on till now? In which field I will get success and when? Love marriage or arranged marriage? So these are basically related to marriage and share market and money. So those are the things. I've already talked about the sunline. So sunline is indicating success. I would have also said success even before the age of 35, just by looking at the hand. Even if there was no sunline also, even then I would have said success because of the good quality of the line. Now the person is asking when the marriage is going to happen. Now looking at the line of, to look for marriage, people generally look at this particular area. And this particular area is basically referred for the attachment lines and the marriage line. These horizontal lines that you see out here, these lines are referred as the line of marriage. But I won't look at this particular area at all. I would look at the other aspects of the palm. When we look at the money line, so this is the line of money. This intersection out here of the head and the money line is age 35. Intersection of the heart and the money line is age 53. So this portion is before the age of 35. So you'd notice that on the line of money at the age of 35, this particular point, what is happening is a big branch, very, very big branch, is kind of coming and joining the main line of money. So this is the main line of money, and it is the branch is joining the main line of money. Consider the main money line to be a river. So this tributary, a big tributary, and this is the money line. So big tributary of money is joining out here at the age of 35. So somewhere close to the age of 35, there would be great upliftment in one's life, in finances. And because this area is the area of Mount of Moon, Moon is a changeable planet. It changes phases on a daily basis. The effect of Moon can be seen in the ocean. So it has to do something related to the ocean. And Moon also depicts mother. It also depicts the female. So a money line kind of joining at the age of 35, common sense says that somewhere at this particular age, the chances of marriage increases. Either it could be betterment in finances, or the other thing could be better, or the lady luck is going to shine. And lady luck is shining when basically another woman is kind of joining, or she's helping you out. See, mother and all, mother, sister, they help in the initial phases of life. But in this particular phase of life, at the age of 34, 35, there's a chance of the person getting married or having a child, a girl child. So those are the things that are likely to bring benefit to such a person. So regarding marriage, I would say if we have this kind of an indication, a branch of the branch joining from the line of Mount of Moon, means that the person is going to benefit from woman, and this could be somewhere close to the timing of marriage. So I'm going back to the questions regarding the marriage. I would say around the age of 35, I would say love marriage or arranged marriage. That's the 7th question. Then he's also asking which field I will get success and when. I've already mentioned when. Share market suitable or not, and how much money will I earn? See, this question nobody can answer. Even if we take a look at the hand of a billionaire, people might claim that he's going to make billions, but we can't say at all if the person is going to be making million, billion, or whatever. The hand needs to be good, and if the hand is good, the potential to make money is great. So bigger the challenges they take up, the more the success they are going to happen. So in this particular hand also, I am trying to mention out here what are the good possibilities of making money, and he's asking which profession. Now to look for profession, we have to look at all the aspects of the palm, but we also need to look at the Mount of Mercury. This is the very, very important portion of your palm. And the lines moving towards the Mount of Mercury are also considered to be the line for skill, calculations, and communication. So people who have got distinct and clear line of Mercury, as we see in this particular case, it is indicative of the person who has mastered their skill. So people who master their skills are the ones who are likely to be successful. One line out here would mean one skill. Multiple line means multiple set of skills. So it's not necessary to have got too many lines, only then you're going to be successful. Even one single line, something like this, could indicate success. Or even just one single line on the Mount of Mercury could also indicate success. If we look at the hand of Warren Buffett, I'm just giving you an example. He has got 2 or 3 lines out here. 2 or 3 lines, something like this kind of a formation is there. So he's very good at share market. So what is he doing? He is basically calculating. And this area is the area for statistics, economics, biology, chemistry, human-to-human networking, computer coding. It is the area for all kinds of business. So people who have got good Mercury are the ones who are likely to be hugely successful. We cannot quantify the money. Be very, very clear about that. People who might claim that you're going to make million or billion are basically fooling you. This hand is perfect. This person can make any amount of money. The amount he's targeting towards, he would get that kind of a money guaranteed. Now, to see if amount of Mercury is good or bad, the only way to look at it is that if there are independent lines out here, the area of amount of Mercury can be padded or may not be padded, it doesn't matter much. But the only condition is that there should not be crisscrossing lines, unclear lines. Unclear lines would mean unclear lines, or maybe crisscrossing lines would mean, if there were crisscrossing lines, we would say miscommunication and miscalculation. So people who miscalculate or miscommunicate cannot be successful. Now this person is calculating in a perfect way right from an early age of his life. It's not that he has become good at calculations right now. So this person and this area, I would say statistics, economics, biology, chemistry, doctor, engineer, CA, businessman, anything and everything is out here. So people who, and it doesn't mean that they would become everything. It just means that whatever they are trying to pursue, whatever skills they have tried to pursue, they would be successful in it. And it's not luck. Don't think that the Mercury line means that you are lucky. Mercury line basically means you have the skill. And because you have skills, that is a reason why you are going to be successful. So people who have skills are the most, they are the most in demand. And because they are the most in demand, they can charge anything and everything. And it would be validating, and everybody would be willing to pay them for the skills they have. It's not luck. Don't correlate it with luck. Now to look for money, we should also look at the line of heart. Now you would wonder, how come heart line is for money? See, the thing is that we would say, now heart line, normally you would say that it is the line of love, it is the line of relationships, and this is the line for your love life. I would say yes, all these things I agree, but apart from this, I would also say that this line also depicts how good you are going to be in your work, and are you going to be making more money just by looking at this particular line. So people who have the heart line end under the amount of Saturn. This is the amount of Saturn. It means that these people value money, respect money, and they are extremely good money managers. So such people are the ones who are likely to make good money in their life. People who have a very long kind of a line reaching till the amount of Jupiter, they would be very idealistic, very sensitive. They may not basically value money, they may not respect money. Where the opportunity to make money comes in their life, they may not avail that particular opportunity. But this person would value money, would respect money, would pray for money. That is the reason why they would automatically get more money in their life. So this is a beautiful indication to have. These things could be found in the hand of businessmen, servicemen, or even people who are doing consultancy as well. They could be any people. So whatever work they're doing, they would demand money for that. It's not that they would give it for free. Some people give it for free, but this person would never give it for free. This person would automatically say that I've done some work for you, so I demand money from you. Now, this is the heart line needs to be deep and clear, simple. That would mean that the person is basically able to handle stress and anxiety, and people who are able to handle stress and anxiety are the ones who can be more successful, because too much anxiety, too much stress can pull the person downwards. The person also has got double kind of a money line after the age of 35, and beyond the age of 53 there's one single line, even one single line, and there's a break at the age of 53. There's some changeover that might happen, or there may not be a changeover. Actually, this line between the age of 35, the new line, till the age of 53 is not so strong, but after the age of 53 it becomes very, very strong. So somewhere close to the age of 35, another profession might appear, another work might appear. It might be another profession, or maybe parallel sources of income might appear in the same profession, and that is going to be very, very rewarding. And as the life progresses, the person is going to make more and more and more money. As far as share market goes, I would say 100% the person can go into share market. Although one thing the person needs to be a little bit cautious about. See, Mercury is good for share market. It's very perfect. The sun line is also good because share market is seen from the sun mount, or the sun line, or maybe the sun finger. The person, the hard line also tells a good thing about the share market is that the person would not be very idealistic. See, what happens is that when you're buying a share, let's say it is example TCS. So everybody knows that TCS is a good share, or maybe Infosys or whatever. But some people, they fall in love with a particular share. And because they fall in love with a share, basically they get blinded by that particular thing, share. So even when the share is not performing the right way, still they are going to stick on to it. To look for this particular aspect, a long hard line means a very deep love towards either towards your loved ones or whatever, and even to a particular share. So this is not what we see out here. We find that the hard line is ending under the Mount of Saturn, and it makes some person more realistic and grounded. So the person knows the ground situations very well. So the person would be very realistic. Is the share price right or not right? This is what the person has to analyze. And this person would be very good at analyzing that. And that is the reason why even when the share is very popular, he might not buy that particular share. He would go by the real pricing of the share. Is it really worth it? Because these people know the worth. So they would only buy things that is worth it. Now the bad part, only one bad part is that the headline and the lifeline, there's a gap in the middle. So having a gap in the middle means the person is a little bit rash kind of a person, outgoing kind of a person, never missing out on opportunities. So sometimes rashness, if you buy things in rashness, that may not be the perfect sign, and it may not be so rewarding. So the person needs to be a little bit cautious regarding that particular aspect. These are the other hand images that are there in front of me that were given to me, and the left hand and the right hand show similarities. The only difference out here is that the money line is breaking at the age of 33, 34. A new line is appearing at the age of 33, 34. It ends at the age of, let's say, 40. Another line appears at the age of 35. That continues till the last portion of your life. So in that way, it is perfect. The sun line, again, it is quite similar. There's a sun line out here. It's a weak sun line, not such a clear sun line around the age of 30. Then a new line progresses. This line starts at the age of 30. This line starts at the age of 33 till the age of 35. It's not so good, but beyond the age of 35, it is perfect, super good, perfect. And this is also very, very good after the age of 53. So these lines are perfect, a perfect Mercury line. So these are perfect lines and super excellent Jupiter line. Jupiter may not be the planet for money, but having these lines means, joining the headline means that the person is seeking honor, seeking respect, seeking position. So the person would automatically get position and power and respect and honor in their life because they are progressing towards that particular thing. And break in the line of money sometimes can be seen as a job loss, work loss, business loss. This age, I've already mentioned 33, 34, 35, 32, 33, 34. That's a rough estimate. Sometimes it could mean job loss, work loss, business loss. Sometimes it could mean the main earning member of the family, their health or wealth goes down. More responsibility falls onto this particular person's head. The third thing could be your personal life can get disturbed at this particular age. So I don't know, the person is asking about marriage, so probably he's not married, but if he was married, there could have been troubles out here. But because it's on the left hand, we can say probably not, because right hand is showing a perfect, simple, deep and clear continuity in the money line. So that is the reason why what we see in the left hand may not be completely true, but it is still showing something. So we need to be a little bit cautious during these particular years. And I would say in all A good successful hand, a good amount of Jupiter in both the hands means good amount of desire for all the material things in your life. And these desires are ever lasting desires. See, every person when they are young, before the age of 30, they want everything in their life. And they say, I want this and this and this and this. But these desires don't last. But in this particular person's case, the desire is going to last throughout one's life. And that is the reason why when you're growing older, if you've got desires, you're going to be more successful because you have that burning desire. So this person has got that burning desire. There's a money triangle also out here. So money triangle is a little bit almost perfect, but somewhere out here it's a little bit broken out here. So the person is asking about success. Am I going to be successful? So I would say that the person has already been successful because the money triangle is starting somewhere close to the age of, let's say, 29, 30. That's the age I would say. But still, and because the hand is good and perfect, I would still say the person would have been successful even before the age of 35. Although to his expectations, they may not have matched, but still, as he is going older, the person is likely to be successful. And that's it for this particular video. Thanks for watching this video. Bye and take care.